Friend, the biggest shock of the 2026 FIFA World Cup has officially happened. On one side, you had Spain and their famous tiki-taka football. On the other, Belgium's so-called golden generation, who have spent so many tournaments chasing gold that they're starting to look older than the trophies themselves. But what happened in this match? Trust me, Hollywood would love to turn it into a movie. One goalkeeper walked off the pitch in tears, another dropped the ball like he had just grabbed a burning hot potato, and then a player who usually gets paid to sit on the bench came on and destroyed Belgium's hopes in just 2 minutes. If you missed this game, you didn't just miss football, you missed one of the craziest moments the World Cup has ever produced. Watch this video until the very end, because what the referee did in the final 5 minutes was so controversial that FIFA might need to hold a separate trial for it. So let's begin this unbelievable story. But first, if you're new here, what's stopping you from subscribing? Hit that red subscribe button now, or the next goal might only happen in your dreams. The match kicked off in Los Angeles. Hollywood celebrities filled the stadium, waiting to see who would steal the show. Spain's coach, Luis de la Fuente, surprised everyone by leaving Pedri on the bench and starting Fabian Ruiz instead. Fans were wondering, what is he thinking? But Ruiz seemed to say, relax, you'll understand soon enough. For the first 25 minutes, both teams looked half asleep. Belgium were treating the ball like it had just been returned after a long loan. Then, in the 30th minute, Lamine Yamal suddenly remembered he's one of the brightest 18-year-old stars in world football. Yamal drove forward with the ball before finding Dani Olmo, whose shot was brilliantly saved by Belgium's wall, Thibaut Courtois. But the rebound landed perfectly at Fabian Ruiz's feet. Ruiz smashed it home with absolute power. Spain led 1-0, while Belgium's defense stood frozen like a student who had just failed their final exams. But the story took a dramatic turn when Spain goalkeeper Unai Simon's confidence came crashing down. Simon had gone 650 minutes without conceding a goal and was looking almost unbeatable. Then, in the 41st minute, Charles de Ketelaere arrived to spoil the party. Timothy Castagne whipped in a perfect cross, Pau Cubarsí completely lost track of the ball, and de Ketelaere powered a bullet header past Simon. The net exploded, the score became 1-1, and Simon's incredible 650-minute clean sheet streak was over in an instant. Belgium celebrated, but not for long. The second half became a nightmare for them. Their biggest star, Thibaut Courtois, picked up an injury and left the field in tears. Seeing him sitting on the bench looking devastated was heartbreaking. But little did anyone know, the goalkeeper coming on to replace him would make things even worse. Enter Belgium's backup goalkeeper, Sen Lammens. Before this match, he hadn't played a single minute at this World Cup. Now he was thrown straight into a World Cup quarterfinal under enormous pressure. And then came the 88th minute. Pau Cubarsí fired what looked like a routine long-range effort. Lammens simply needed to catch it comfortably. Instead, he spilled the ball as if it had slipped out of his hands for the very first time. Standing in exactly the right place was Spain's ultimate super sub, Merino. Merino had only come on in the 85th minute. At 87 minutes and 28 seconds, with just his second touch of the match, he calmly buried the rebound into the net. What an impact. This man doesn't come off the bench, he comes on to ruin opponents' dreams. He broke Portugal's hearts in the previous match, and now he had done exactly the same to Belgium. Spain were 2-1 up, their fans were going crazy, and Courtois could only watch from the bench with his head in his hands. But wait, the biggest drama was still to come. Deep into stoppage time, in the 90+6th minute, Romelu Lukaku threw everything forward for one final chance. A looping cross floated into the penalty area. Lukaku leaped above everyone, and Unai Simon completely dropped the ball. Belgium's players started celebrating. Then referee Michael Oliver blew his whistle. Foul on the goalkeeper. Simon had let the ball slip through his hands, but the referee ruled that Lukaku had fouled him first. Belgium's players were furious. Lukaku looked ready to explode with frustration. But the decision stood. Michael Oliver blew the final whistle. And that was the end of the story. Spain booked their place in the semi-finals, where an even bigger showdown awaited against Kylian Mbappe's France. If this match was full of drama, the next one promises to be on another level entirely. So friends, that's the unbelievable story of Spain's dramatic victory and Belgium's heartbreaking collapse, made even worse by a costly mistake from their backup goalkeeper. Now it's your turn. Do you think referee Michael Oliver made the right decision by awarding the foul on Unai Simon in the final moments? Or do you believe Belgium were unfairly denied a chance to equalize? Let me know your opinion in the comments, I read every single one. And if you still haven't subscribed, don't blame me if your favorite team's goalkeeper drops the ball like Sen Lammens in the next match. Hit subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll see you in the next video for the massive France vs Spain showdown. Until then, take care, and goodbye.